I better unmute before I forget that I am muted. How are you guys doing? Congratulations on first retro, congratulations on second sunglow, and congratulations on third cheeky. Also, congratulations on your 95 stream streak. That is awesome. How is everyone doing? I'm getting my knitting. That's what I'm doing. One big ooh. Yep. It's never too early. Zero. I always like hearing something cute. Hey, how's it going? Oh my god. I tell you. I tell you. I tell you. I came into my office this morning. I'm going to have to start closing my office at night. I came into my office this morning, well, this afternoon, when I go to get ready to stream, and this was on the floor under my desk. This was on the floor under my desk. Slightly tampered with, thankfully, still okay. I hope. This was back on the floor under my desk. And they chewed my floof that was hanging on the hook because everything else was fine. They are becoming absolute freaking nightmares. So, yeah, I'm not happy. They are getting locked out when I'm not here. I like to be nice because they like to sleep in the closets and shit, and they've been good. They have been good. But this is twice now that I've come in to stream that they've caused chaos and destruction to my floof and stuff. So, and they killed Fred again. Well, he might grow again. I mean, he did last time, but they ate the top off of the new growth on Fred. So, yeah, not happy with the demons. The fur demons are in trouble. And stream, can you please sort yourself out? Stream and Spotify are not getting along, apparently. Yeah, Fred, again. I gave up on Fred. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to cut off all the dead bits on him and everything. I give up on him. But I'm just gonna leave him here. Haven't bothered moving him. He started growing again. I'm like, lo and behold, friends making a comeback. And then the shitheads. The shitheads came along. Again. So. They are shitheads today. Congratulations on your 5-stream streak, Shirley. My small, insignificant, pitiful streak. Aww. It's not pitiful. We know that your streak got glitched out like Retro's. I am not impressed with the shitheads. But this just makes it more, I gotta get Retro's yarn washed and packed up so that I can send it to him before the cats destroy it. You know, it's so cute. Because I can never see the on-screen celebrations on here, but I actually happened to look at my phone in time and actually got to see it. That's the first time I've gotten to see the whole on-screen celebration. I love that. That made me happy. Because I just happened to have my stream up on my phone still. Yeah, it never shows on my OBS, but it showed on the stream, so that made me happy. Hey, Dan! Not thrilled that my mom is demanding the keys to my apartment so she can pack my stuff as she has time and energy to. She wants my stuff out of the apartment ASAP. She also wants me to cut ties with the organization completely. Seriously? Who Frosty did? Enjoy crochet. Catch them listening to music or venting. What? Frosty. Freaking Frosty. You never know what to expect with Frosty, I swear to God. Right? How does it know? Hey, Yanarika, how's it going? At some point, could I send you a link of the spinners I have on my wish list? You can tell me if they are good ones. Of course you can. Send it in my Discord, either like private or even in the actual Discord underneath. I think we have one for like equipment and stuff. Yeah, craft supplies and equipment. You can either put it there or send it to me privately, and then I can look at it. Because I can't click on links on computer while streaming, so I don't want it to get lost. But you can post a link too for anybody else that wants to look and who might have some equal information. I just won't be able to click on it. Well, I guess I do have my stream up on my phone, so I probably could click on it. I'm braining today. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I think Jams's brain is melting or something. Hey, Sherman's Fire! Welcome on in, Raiders! How was your stream? Right? Long time no see. Last time I saw while I was in your stream earlier was you were talking about grape nuts, and then I had to start getting ready. So I the secret to moist and juicy meatloaf is grape nuts. Not gonna lie, I used to love grape nuts when I was a kid. We are working on my I'm doing a shrug. I think I still have the pattern handy. Let me see here. And I'll post it. Because it's a really pretty pattern. There. Hopefully that worked. You know, I get a lot of watermelon comments. Originally, when I was looking at the yarn in ball form, it reminded me of roses. You know, like pink roses in the summertime when they start off pink and then they start fading to white and then the green from the leaves. That's what it reminded me of. But as soon as people started talking about watermelons, once I started knitting it, I'm like, you are 100% right. It looks like watermelons. But yeah, I have too much stuff. I have a whole bunch of little balls of this yarn. I don't know if I'm gonna have any left, but one bag of 9 was not enough, so we had to do more. So it is super pretty, and like you can get a bunch of really nice colors. I got it off of Temu. The first bag I got on sale, so it was actually a really reasonable price. The second bag I paid like I think $40 for, but like this was a different Temu order. This one came in a 3-pack, same yarn, different color, and it's like red, orange, blue, and green. It's super pretty. And yeah, so I have 3 balls of this stuff. And then this. Hey, Kiki! Your name's Rose. Perfect! See, right? Making loads of jellyfish. Ooh, nice. 11. Okay, that's cool. Jellyfish are cool. Speaking of jellyfish. Jellyfish! I feel like my brain's all over the place as per usual, guys. So if I am very spacey and all over the place, it's just jams being jams. Thank you for the check-in. Raid and run. Yes! That's what I forgot to say. If you need to raid and run, by all means, raid and run. You have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for the raid. And it was nice being able to pop in and hang out in your stream for a bit, too. Best update on Discord. Ooh! Must look. I must look. Ooh! That is pretty. I love that stitch. Hey Jamie, how's it going? Whose bed have your boots been under? Starting on the collar and the sleeve border. Nice. Well, hello. It has been a long time. I'm doing really good. How are you doing? Making slow progress with the bamboo. Yay! That's exciting. I want to get my hands on some bamboo. I gave her instructions for some of my stuff with Mom said because she is packing my stuff that she gets to decide what gets kept and what I forgot how your mom is. Spinning very fine. Does it like to spin fine? I'm doing good. Started loom knitting, but it's so easy and relaxing since you can't freaking normal knit, right? I am working on a shrug. We have one sleeve done, and we're working, I guess you could say, on the shoulder part right now, I think. That's what this is going to end up being. We're currently working in the flat. The sleeve was done in the round, and now we're working flat. And, yeah. I'm feeling pretty great. I think I'm going to go to bed or something. Oh. Bed is always a good, comfy thing. I did not have my nap today. I was going to have a nap today, and then I got hungry. So I came back over here. Yep, no nap. This is, I can't knit right. Dang keyboard. Looks like watermelon, and it's amazing. I get a lot of the watermelon comments. Hello, welcome on in. We are doing some knitting tonight. I did think about spinning, but I want to work more on this project since it is taking me longer than normal to knit because it's all rib. I feel like it's sewing thread fine in a lot of areas. I have to force myself to thicken it up at times. Oh, wow. So it really likes to be thin. That's kind of cool. As my body, right? Yes, get your rest, Retro. Congratulations on your 90 stream streak, Crimson. Oh, did you? Let me go look. Let me looketh. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. I love them. I wish that my hands would let me crochet stuff like that. My hands do not like to work with small crochet projects. That's so cute. I like the yellow one. That may or may not be because the yellow is my favorite color. Oh, I'm glad that you're really enjoying the loom knitting. I'm lucky I have a really lightweight spindle that I can flick and get pretty fast. That's good. Yeah, this one here, she's my lightest spin. Well, no, you know what? That might be a lie. Of course, it's hard to judge right now because she's got some yarn on her. But Pinky is pretty light, but Bill is also extremely light. So maybe Bill's my lightest. I will have to test them when they're both empty to see which one is... I think Bill is the lighter spindle. Oh, nice. Hopefully they all sell like hotcakes. Don't worry, Schmooshed. Mine are the same freaking way. Sometimes autocorrect helps me. Sometimes autocorrect is a very huge hindrance. And we won't even talk about my typing and spelling typing on the computer. You want to try knitting soon? If not, I'll give them away. I love knitting, and I hope every one of those cute little jellyfish sell. If not, they will also make awesome gifts. I could totally see one of those hanging in my rearview mirror. My computer is safe space with spelling. I think my words 1 minute on computer is like 90 words per minute or something. Yeah, my one friend, when he types, oh my god, all you hear is this and everything's just like, I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm I've surpassed the one finger typing on a computer. It's more of like a 3 finger on each hand kind of typing. But yeah, no. I am my fingers have a mind of their own. They do not like typing on the computer. When people type as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, I often joke that it sounds like they are murdering their keyboard, right? Especially if they have a noisy keyboard. The gangster's paradise. I'm good. How are you? My grandma was like 160 words per minute, though. She was definitely murdering hers. I'm thankful I learned to type on an old-fashioned typewriter. Me too! But then I didn't keep up with it. When I was actively writing on my computer, I got a lot quicker. Though I still tend to do the 3 finger on 4 finger on each hand. I don't know how I do it, but yeah. I don't use all my hands. Or I don't type properly. I tried for years. And my brain did not like it. So I just developed my own. The problem with me is if I can't do something fast enough, I get frustrated. So I find a faster way for me to type. And I have to type looking at my keyboard. It's just that. It's just me. I can type without looking at it, but no, it's not fast enough for me, therefore I have to look. my brain goes nuts if I can't do it fast enough. Decent. I'm trying to find a welding mask for my welder that I just purchased. Ooh. Nice. My brother's a welder. I keep trying to convince him that he should go into he should get into doing art with his welding. Especially like cuz he did buy a welder for home. I don't know if he ended up taking it back. But he did buy a home welder. He has a really good job though that he does his welding at. But I told him, I'm like, you should just totally like build some like kick-ass cool sculptures in your free time. But he does, cause I mean he loves art, so I figure why not? You could do some cool shit. But he rather spend his free time climbing mountains. I don't blame him. I mean, climbing up a freaking rock face or doing the same thing you do at work. Yeah, I think I'd probably choose the rock face. Hey, Silver, thank you for the lurk. Hey, Kaz, how's it going? That's a huge jump in price. Don't worry, Smooshed. I already flipped a long time ago. Or was that the flip the crazy switch? I also mixed it up with the numbers. If it's a string of numbers, I'm on the 10 key. If it's a random 1 or 2 digit number, I stretch my fingers to the top. Right? Welcome back, Retro. Was from an allergic reaction to fish. Oh, so it wasn't the flu? Better mark that row down before I forget. Okay. We got into this song. Of course, ads come along just as I'm coming back onto camera. nap on and off today. Naps on and off today. Naps are good and healing. Hydrate. Oh, come on, Spotify and OBS. Get along. Get along. Right? It's a beautiful song. I'll be back later, but I'm gonna use the telescope with No Star Tracker app to test my strong. Ooh, that sounds fun. Take care. See you in a bit. Have fun, because yeah, that would be awesome. Hey Acid, how's it going? Try in your free time, if I don't song request it, Closer to the Moon by Anya Numi. Sounds good. I will try to remember that. I'm doing really good. Getting some knitting done, listening to some good music. Do kind of want to like throttle my cats a little bit, but you know, that's a normal thing. I think I found this song on TikTok. Yeah, I think that's where I found it too. Me too. Me Me too. I can listen to this kind of music for like hours. And it's just... It is. It's very healing for me. Yes, cat chaos. I came in this morning. This floof was yet again on the floor with a bit more shredding done to it. Retro's yarn, and this one was on the floor under my desk. So, yeah, I was not happy. Because, especially since this is not my yarn. You know? It is for Retro. So I gotta get it washed anyways. Washed in the twist set so that I can get it sent to Retro. So I will examine it closely for any flaws. And hopefully there's none. And this one seemed perfectly fine, thankfully. I mean, this one I wouldn't have been as upset about because this is, you know, so my yarn. And I'm used to my cats destroying my shit. I don't know if it was Vinny or not, but yeah. Oh, and also this, they got a hold of it up by the hook and chewed it in half. I didn't notice that until I was just about to start knitting. So I'd already started my stream and everything, and I was picking my work up to talk about all the shit the cats did, and I was like, wait a minute, my yarn's not up on the hook. And then I look and I'm like, those sons of bitches. Oh yeah. And the other day they ate the top off of Fred, who had decided to make a comeback. So I guess now I gotta wait and see if he's gonna make a comeback again. So I'm gonna start locking the office door again. They are not coming in when I'm not in here. I was letting them sleep in here because they seemed happy, but they just keep destroying shit in here, and I've had enough. Yeah, it was probably Vinny, but it could have been both. I know Vinny's the floof culprit, but Pickles is more of a yarn culprit. But Vinny is also a chew yarn culprit, so I feel it was both of them. This bobbin was also sitting on the floor. They'd knocked it down, and it was on the floor. So right, Retro? Sorry, I totally missed that comment until now. I also gotta go through and because I want to send you some more too. So I'm hoping to send you like obviously the scrappy yarn, but then 1 or 2 more hanks to something else. The only thing I don't like about this yarn is even though my joins and everything on my needles are smooth, because it is a single ply and a little bit fuzzy, I do notice it kind of like catches, which annoys me. That'd be cool, but let's hope that it sells. Hey, hey. I mean, honestly, personally, I think it would be like the first to sell, but it could just be because I like yellow. Hey, 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 hey. I feel like we've been listening to this song a lot in the last few streams. Maybe not, but I feel like it. Hands are dry, catching on the yarn. Nothing is more annoying. Let's try this again. Die, 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 die hard. Well, hello. How's it going? I am doing pretty good. I'm a little bit tired, but not bad. We're getting some decent knitting done. I think I've done 2 rows since I've started. I mean, it hasn't been a full hour yet, but it's basically been an hour. So, but I was also very distracted at the beginning of the stream. So, I mean, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. I'll be lurking. Gotta do a meeting. Okie dokie. Sounds good. Hey, motherfucker. Oh, excuse me. Registered for my second open night. Ooh, nice. That is awesome. My brain tells me to stop, but my heart tells me not to. My body wants to shut down, and my mouth doesn't make a sound. My soul is stronger than my flesh and bone, but somehow, some way, I'll be home. The house creaks with sounds so deep, which sucks. When you try to sleep, the sky looks like a storm is coming, but my heart keeps humming. My heart hurts, so much sorrow. I just want to make tomorrow. Love is back, bleak, as my tears silently roll down my cheek. I'm sorry it's so long. I love that. That is beautiful. Not going through anything right now. Sorry, I did not mean to alarm. I figured you weren't going through anything. I used to write stuff like that all the time when I was younger, and everyone would be like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." You know, this is how I process and deal with a lot of my emotions, and it was good therapy for me when I was younger. Oh, it was this probably this person named Retro. They had a lot of Michael Jackson songs. To set up my greenhouse. Oh, I got to buy some garden mesh from the dollar store and put it in my raised beds. Right, I need to get some soil and need to put together the garden bed, but I also want to pick up a couple plants. I'm not growing seeds or anything. I'll just like buy the plants from. We have a well, it's not as nice as it used to be, but we have a garden center at our grocery store every summer. And then there is a bigger garden center that I could go to, but I usually just hit the one at the grocery store because it's convenient and I'm not a gardener, and so I don't care where I get my plants from. Nice. Publish all my posts if I write enough of them. Right? That would be awesome. Nurseries and buy some ready to go plants. Yep, that's the way I go. Billy! Hello. That is all good. People are allowed to lose track of time. It's no crime. Stop making me yawn though. It's you, isn't it? It's one of you guys. One of you guys in here is making me yawn. Sending me subliminal yawns. I can talk. Casper. That could be it. Yeah, sorry, no Melanie again tonight. Melanie would have probably put you to sleep already. Maybe it was a good thing. Maybe it was a good thing that I didn't put Melanie on, because then that at least that way you stayed awake until Pele showed up. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, Paley, where's my Ovaltine? I think I need it. Why, thank you. I knew you were itching to redeem it anyway, so I was like, perfect. I'm feeling tired. I should probably have a tea. Hey, Gigi. Perfection. Okay, I will be back. I'm gonna go get myself a thinking not coffee is in perfect order. And yeah, I'll be back. Enjoy your journaling corner, Gigi. Hey, Jessie. Vinny is out in the living room, sleeping on the recliner. And Pickles is up in the top closet, but she's turned so you can't really see her. Gonna make homemade bread tomorrow. Nice. Alright, you have a good night, Retro. You take care. Going to make chocolate cake or cupcake. Ooh, nice. You know, I have a spice cake in the cupboard that I keep every now and then. I'll open up the door to grab something and I'll see it and I was like, I should make that one of these days. Message sent, heads up, warning, it's a long one. So I said, sounds good. Yeah, I can do short messages, but long ones are a little bit harder to read during stream. Happy bouncy bouncy, we like happy bouncy bouncy Pele. Bullet for my Valentine? Or are you... a good song. Yeah, it's Bittersweet Memories by Bullet for My Valentine. The song's right there if you ever are curious. And you can also do ! current song, and it will tell you what song's playing. I need to figure out how to get that thing on my stream screen sometime. It's a bot. Oh, what is the name of the bot? It's a widget. I can't remember. It was C1 that told me about the bot or whatever, and I don't remember how I got it. So I think I just Googled it, or did they send me a link? I have no idea. But yeah, and then I just added it as a source, like a browser source. It was just a link that I had to post in or paste in to the, yeah. But I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called at all. Now that you say that. And I just labeled it as Spotify so that I'd know which source was my music source. So hello. Joy said, "Hi, Auntie, and we both want to see your knitting progress, please." Hello, Joey. How's it going? And this is my knitting progress. We are done with the sleeve, and we are doing back and forth. So we're getting pretty far. We are after this after this row, we will be at 15 of the 35 repeats I gotta do. So not quite halfway through the set of repeats that we gotta do, but getting there. Yeah, I'm excited to get to the next part. I think the next part after this is we separate for the front and back part. Let me look at the pattern. It's been a while. Yeah, so okay, so we once we get the 34 repeats done, then we divide for front and back. And then yeah. And then we gotta then after that we have to work 86 rows of the next part of the pattern. So I know, I wish I had that set up. Hold on. I will have I posted it? Hold on, let me look, because I might have posted it in Discord. Nope, I did not. Okay. I should post it in Discord, but I'm gonna share here. There you go. Hopefully that link works. That might not work. I might have to actually go right into the pattern, because I think that was shared from my library. So I don't know if that one actually works. Let's try this again. Isn't far away. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't working. I was like, I think that's trying to share my library, which is not gonna do anything. There, this one should work. This is the link we want, guys. Yeah, that one's not working, Pele. This is the one that you want to this is the one that you want to pin. Over the hills and over the hills and over the hills and over the hills, over the hills and far away. There. Now it's also posted in my Discord. So we shouldn't have that problem anymore. I had a feeling when I posted, I'm like, I don't think that's because I posted it earlier. I'm like, I don't think that's the right link, but no one commented on it. So I was like, okay, maybe it does work. Thank you for the follow. Is it? If I remember, ow, buddy, ow, that is claws. Okay, that was straight claws, buddy. If I remember correctly, it's oh, I'm trying to remember the first ring. I think it's you chain 2 and then start working in the first chain. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. You can also do a magic loop if you want. And then I think it's 12 double crochets. Then you chain up and then you do 2 double crochets per stitch. And then you chain up and you do 2 double crochet in one stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next, and then 2 double crochet, and you increase until you get 4 rounds. And so like the third round is 2 double crochet in 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in 1, just to make the circle. I'll have to try and remember to see if I can write up the pattern for you. And then the border to make it square, at least the retro circle blanket that I did, the circles were about yay big. And to do the square, it's I think it goes 3 single crochet. Like you start, I think you do like 2 single crochet, then 1 half double, then double. No, is it 2 double? And then you end up with, I think, 4 trebles in the corner, like 2 trebles, chain 2, 2 trebles, and then you decrease, and it makes the square. If I find my blanket, I can literally actually look it up and write it down. It's a pretty simple pattern. Ouch. And I've used the retro circle, like you could if you can probably find any pattern for the circle and then just make it the size that you want, and then it's just the border that's probably the hardest part. I will stops. I might have a picture somewhere in my crap. Let me look around, because I remember I posted some pictures somewhere of those circles when I was doing them, and if I have a clear enough picture, I might actually be able to oh yeah, I was doing them here. I was doing them here. I forgot that I started another one, which means I bet you I have some of those squares in my camper. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, you start off with 12 double crochets in the circle. And then so the second circle will be 2 double in each round, and then 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. It's pretty straightforward on the circle. It's the square part that's going to be the hard part. Have to go to my old Instagram. Look, aren't those beautiful colors? That was my favorite blanket ever. I made it for my best friend. But yeah, I don't have any pictures of like face of the circle, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds done in the round, and then you do the border. So if I can find my blanket or one of the squares from that other retro circle blanket that I was working on that I never finished, I will write down the stitches for you. But the circle part is easy. It's just the border. Have you tried looking on YouTube to see if anyone's got a video for it? Because someone might actually have a video for it. Yeah, it's sad that I didn't write down or at least have a clear picture of the square completed. Aw, it's my kitty Fidgy. I miss her. She was my baby. She was my baby. Somewhere here, I should have a picture of her pulling a face. Sorry, I totally got distracted by my old Instagram. I haven't posted on here in forever. That one pulling her face must be on Facebook. Oh, it's good memories. My puppy. He was spoiled. He was a husky who did not like the cold. He was the most pathetic looking dog. When we were like, we went camping and we're all sitting there by the fire, and he had a bed that he could lay on, and he would just be like, he'd like curl up in this tight little ball, and he'd be like looking like, I'm so cold. And then whenever anyone got out of their chair, he would go and sit in their chair in front of the fire. So we finally just got a chair for him, put his bed on top of the chair, and that's where he lived, was in the chair right next to the fire. And then as soon as someone would get up to go into the camper, he's like, can I come in, Nat? I'm cold, let me into the camper. Aww. He was a good boy. He was a total brat, but I loved him. Oh, looks like we're going to be getting ads soon. If you found the video on YouTube, Kaz, you should post it in the patterns for anyone that's ever interested in doing the retro circle blanket. And then they can check it out. I would like to make another retro circle blanket again, like a full size one. But I want to do it in the colors that I like. He looks like a freaking old man in that picture. You're my baba. I decided to like go through some of my older patterns that I saved on Ravelry, because like I used to save a lot. And I did like, I saved a lot of like squares because I liked doing squares. I never look for yarns and stuff in Ravelry. I just look for the patterns and then pick my own yarn for stuff. I've always been a firm believer with work with what I have. So, of course, most of my stuff was obviously oh, I forgot I saved a ladybug one. Turtle. Of course I have turtle patterns. Oh, I remember making that. She turned out really cute. Oh, it's a pattern to make nut. Okay, that's what we called him. Sorry, I'm going down like memory lane with these patterns. Do you ever like? Do any of you ever like go back through all like patterns that you've like saved on Ravelry or anything and been like, oh my god, I forgot that I saved that pattern, or oh my god, I forgot that I did that pattern? Right? It's a small, small world. Like there's so many patterns that I did or like saved from back in the day that I planned on doing when I was like in the laundromat. All the baby blankets because my friends kept having babies. Small world after all. It's a small world after all. Not really. Because I think everybody's life experiences are different. And yeah, like the things that my brother and some of my friends and family like to do are stuff that I have no interest in doing. So, no. I have to say that the music has been pretty freaking good tonight. You have a bunch of tabs up? No. Paley almost never has any tabs up. Congratulations on your 75 stream streak there, your mom. Geez, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. I'm fine. I am fine. Blah. You wanna come cuddle? Yeah. Oh no, you're just gonna go. It's like I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. Oh, you are a silly boy. There's a grocery bag on the floor. And he jumped down, and it's like a crinkly one. And so he's like, gets all like, walks very gently onto it. And then he lays down. He's like, I'll lay here. Silly boy. Right? He made a very quick appearance. Ain't you much pretty? Keep flipping through streams. I have inherited that trait from my dad. My dad is flipper happy when it comes to watching TV, right? Oh, yes. Next door. Next door. asked a notification on my phone, or pressed a notification on my phone and lost stream watching on mobile. Oh, that sucks when that happens. I've done that. Or I'll be like going to click on something that I'm like doing, like up in the corner of my stream or whatever, and a notification will drop down. Click. It can be terrifying, especially if you don't remember, like, especially if you were like doing something on your phone and one, you didn't save, or two, you don't remember what app you were on when you were doing something important, and you go to click and you accidentally click on that notification that drops down at the wrong time, and then it boots you out, and then you're like, what was I doing? Where was I? What app was I in? Things like that. I'm also half sleepy. Why did I wake up early? Sometimes you never know why you wake up early. Sometimes you have to wake up early, so you force yourself to wake up early. But on the times where you actually have a chance to sleep a little bit longer and you get up early, yeah, those times always hurt. Johnny Depp, 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 Johnny Depp, Depp. This song, I tell you. I don't know what it is about that song, but that song gets my brain going. roses. Whole lot of roses. The knitting is going good. I'm really loving this. I keep getting excited for like the next part. All right, I'm ready for the next part. I'm ready for the next part. Oh yeah, I still have this many more repeats to do. So it's slow going, and my my love of getting things done quickly is slightly clashing with it, but at the same time, I'm enjoying it, and I just keep reminding myself it's going to be so cool when it's done. What's being made is it's a shrug top. Hold on, the link is posted at the top. If you click on the link that's pinned, you will see what I'm making. I forgot that we pinned it, so. That's good coffee. Isn't it a cute top? I basically, even in the winter, I wear tops like this. So my arms get cold. And so having a sweater like this that I can just throw on is, yeah. And I've been wanting to make a top like this for a while. I just couldn't find the right pattern. A lot of the patterns in the tops that I like are like 4-piece. So like you knit everything separate and then join it afterwards. And I prefer to knit something in one solid piece, preferably like a top down. This one is like from one sleeve to the next. But yeah, so when I saw that, I was just like, that is really cute. That is a very easy pattern because it's all basically rib. It's all basically, for the most part, done in one piece. Yes. the only downside to it is that it's all in rib, which is just a mild annoyance. So I can live with a mild annoyance. Right. They're super cute. I was going through my earlier. I was going through my Ravelry library, and I came across some of the little amigurumi um, things that I saved. I had because I love turtles, and there was like this little teeny tiny turtle pattern, and he was like my first Ami ever, super tiny. Um, but I made him, and he was like so adorable. I sent him to my friend in Wales, and we named him Nut. So I was like scrolling through the library, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the pattern for Nut. And I'm like, I should probably explain that that's a turtle and that we named him Nut. But it was just like this memory popped up, and I'm like, oh my god, it's my pattern for Nut. But yeah, I was like, man, some of those patterns were bringing back memories. I'm like, oh, I remember when I was doing this. Because I first got back into like knitting and crocheting um, when I was working at this laundromat, and I had all this time on my hands. And think it was my friend who was like, because I was struggling to find patterns, and she's like, oh, you should look on Ravelry. You should get Ravelry. So I got Ravelry, and I'm like, oh. that is me some days. Sometimes I'm hilarious, other times I'm just weird. Weirdos unite. Hello. I always, whenever someone like when someone would call me weird, I would be like, thank you. Hello. Hey, Freya. Ooh, nice. I wish I could draw. Well, I do doodle art. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm probably extremely out of practice. And I had a lot of people that are like, "Oh, dude, you should like do something for a tattoo for me." And I was like, "I'll tell you what. I have all these doodles. If there's something that you like that you want to put on your body, by all means, go for it. But I am not going to start drawing a tattoo for you only for you to be like, oh, that's nice, but can you change it this way? Oh, can you change it that way?" Yeah, I did this one really pretty, like, um, partial dream catcher doodle art thing. I was just messing around, and my one friend's like, oh, I really like that. I would really like to get that as a tattoo with my friend's initials in it. Um, Friend who he lost, that was in the army or whatever, and I was like, okay, so I kind of like did something up. He's like, oh, but can you change it this way? And I was just like, no. If you don't like it, figure it out yourself. Take the picture to a tattoo artist and get them to do it the way you want. Congratulations on your 3-stream streak, Freya. How's it going? I think I asked how it was going, but either way, I said hi. That much I do remember. Brain is braining. Or I should say, it's not braining. We're making some decent progress. I've definitely gotten more done on this today than I did yesterday. But still need to get my butt in gear. I need to work on this thing off stream too, but I just haven't. Like today, my goal today was to clean the living room and get everything organized so that I could move Mom's bed in off of the porch. I sat in the recliner. I drank my water. I drank my coffee. I scrolled on my phone. I chatted with Melly because Melly was still awake. And I cuddled my cats. And I did nothing. And then it was like, I finally managed to eat something, I think at around 11:30. And then, again, sat there, did nothing. And then at like 1:30, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go back to my camper and play my game. Because obviously I'm not getting anything done. Oh, good old customs. Yeah, some things take forever in customs, and then other things like fly through. So, Anybody working on anything at the moment? I feel like I'm just kind of like in my own little world. So I apologize, guys. Just journaling? How's the journaling going? You making some good progress? That's good. Ooh, nice diamond art. I have been sort of getting the itch to at least finish the one that I was working on quite a while ago, the one of pickles. I was like, I need to finish that. For those who haven't seen, like I don't do diamond art on stream because I don't have the camera set up for it. But this is one that I've been working on. I haven't for a while. Originally, I got it and I was going to make it for Mom, but it will be for me now. And I need to finish it. So it needs to get done, and then we'll have cute, adorable pickles. It's my favorite picture of pickles that I ever took. I'm sure I'll have more cute ones, but there's just something about her in that picture. She's just sitting so beautiful. We're getting lower on this ball of yarn. Pretty soon we'll get to switch to a new ball again. That's all we got left. No green is left. It's all pink. Am I hearing a pickles move around back there? Oh. I don't think you guys will be able to see her. No, it's too dark. But she's actually on top of the violin case up there. She's right there.
you doing up there, Pickles?
I just don't want her to scratch at the violin case because it's very old and wood. Nearly done for some photos. Nice! I can't wait to see. Hi, Pickles. Hi. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody. Jessie says hi, Pickles. Jessie says hi. She's like, oh yes, the neck scritches, yes. I love the neck scritches. I love the neck scritches. Yes, I do. Oh yes. Oh yes, I like that. You can tell my baby. Are you gonna go down? Aww. Fast asleep. love you? Do I love you? I'm a lucky man. Hold you, feel you vibrate when I see you. Things down my spine happens every time. Do I love you? Do I think the whole world of you? I'm a lucky man. Hey, baby. You sticking around for a bit, or are you gonna go up? You guys are cute babies. Yeah. You gotta check, make sure that you can get up to your top shelf. Oh, going up to the other shelf. Alrighty. Do I love you? Do I think the whole world of you? I'm a lucky man. Do I feel you when I see you? Do I love you? Do I think the whole world of you? I'm a lucky man. I got it bad. Photos incoming, yay! Oh, that is looking good. That is looking awesome, GG. Oh, I am loving that. You know, I wish I could dedicate myself to doing stuff like that. I'll start, I'll get like maybe a couple pages, and then I just forget about it or lose interest. But every time I see people that do journals like that and like bullet journaling and all that fun stuff, I'm just like, I wish I could do that. It's just not it doesn't hold my interest enough to keep up with it. I would like to do a knitting journal, like a proper knitting journal, not just a book that I scribble shit in when I'm trying to keep count and stuff, but like a proper knitting journal. I messed up your groove, Kiki. See, I'm just not organized enough to do that. Like, even if I had a garden and I wanted to, like, keep up. Like, I would still not be organized enough to keep track of that. I would just, I'm a wing it person. I'll wing it. I don't remember what I did the year before. I'll just wing it. Thought she was coming down. She's not ready to come down yet. Nope. Are you the culprit? Are you the culprit? Are you? Excuse me. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. She might be distracted now, but... Pickles? No. Pickles? No touchy the yarn. At this rate, I'm beginning to believe she was the one who chomped my yarn in half. Since she's just like, ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, frick. A little brat. She's a little frickin' brat. Both of them are. Both of them are brats. Vinny's the instigator, we all know it. We all know Vinny's the one that instigates everything. Vinny is also the one that frickin', you know, the one that causes the distraction. So you're so focused on giving Vinny shit about the crap that he does that Pickles comes in. It's like, do. Walks off. And then you notice it later and you're like, Vinny, did you do this? Meanwhile, Pickles is like, yeah. I feel like they do sometimes. Pickles is the good one out of the two. You think she's bad? Huh? You haven't seen my other cat, Vinny. Now he's the instigator. He's the one that causes all the trouble. He's also my snuggle bug. So I can't stay mad at him for long because he's my snuggle bug. Give him a run for his money, right? That I can believe. Snugglebug. He may be the devil, Gigi, but you love him. I got a ton accomplished today for one day. Think it's time for bed, right? I did not get anything accomplished today. Nope. Strange disease. Strange disease. Right, Gigi? Oh, my earbuds are yelling at me. We have hit that time of night. They did pretty good. They almost made it 3 hours. It's better than 2.5. They do love to do the 2.5 mark nowadays. So I'll take having a longer. Make sure it's working before I throw the other one. Okay.